Hello everyone, in this video I have another walkthrough of Fenix. So in that previous video I made for the Champions Assemble achievement, I definitely did not showcase how powerful having all the champions can be, and I did not get a full 200 supply cap army. But in this recording I am going to be showing you guys getting a full 200 supply cap army, plus having all 6 of the heroes, not champions. Someone corrected me on that, and it's actually I was saying champions just a second ago too, I think. But yeah, all 6 of the heroes plus Fenix. And I don't think I get Probius in this playthrough. Not that Probius would do anything for us. But we're going to get all 6 heroes, we're going to get a full supply of 200, and we're going to be using tons and tons of carriers and those scouts. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, wait 1 second, everyone. For Power Set 1, we've got Fenix Suit Offline Energy Regeneration. Power Set 2, we've got Champion AI Attack Speed. And Power Set 3, Reduced Research Cost. Okay, now we can go ahead and get started. It's going to be on the Dead of Night co-op mission, and we are doing Brutal difficulty. But like I said, it's a replay, so I'm going to load it up. It's not going to be on Oblivion Express like what I have set up right now. Alright, so our teammate is Falconer, Mastery level 8, and like I said, we're going to be doing this on Brutal difficulty, Dead of Night co-op mission. Alright, we'll go ahead and stick on the player camera, and I'm just going to throw up the production tab so you guys can see what we're doing. So, what I start off doing is I make a probe, and then right away, we're going to throw down that pylon. Like normal, pretty much a basic setup, and I'm not going to really get jumped for any type of, what am I trying to look for? Any advanced structures. I'm not going to jump any research buildings, because you know you can build any type of building you want without having to research something first. So that's really helpful, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We're going to build a gateway right away, throw down an assimilator, and then go from there. We're going to get out one of our Legionnaires, and then right after we get one of the Legionnaires, we're going to download Caldalis' AI personality, and it's kind of a slow startup. We're just gonna kind of get as many heroes as we can right from the get-go, but yeah, once we get the ball rolling and we pass a couple of the first knights, once we pass a couple of those, then we can really start capping out our army, and it's going to be real strong. And especially using carriers on this co-op mission, so cool, so very strong. You just completely destroy all of the walking dead that come towards you, or infested I should be saying, and they don't stand a chance. Alright, so we got a gateway down, threw down that first assimilator. Gonna throw down, we actually threw down the cybernetics core first, then we threw down our second assimilator here. All the while we're still getting out those probes. And I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of harassment with Caldalis before this first day actually ends. So that should be good for us. Okay. Yep, here we go. We're sending out this Legionnaire. And as you can see, I placed one pylon here. Not that that's going to be too helpful. What I was attempting to do is to kind of make a wall off, but I didn't really do that too effectively. I just kind of ended my wall off right there because my teammate builds right in front of my pylon. So it kind of disregards the fact that I put a pylon there. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, Caldalis' attack speed is wonderful. Takes out these structures so fast, and any of these little broodlings that spawn don't stand a chance. Okay, and we're also getting the warp gate upgrade from our cybernetics core, and so far all we have for upgrades is the AI personality for Caldalis, and then the warp gate upgrade. Okay, we continue to make these probes, and we're throwing down our third assimilator now. Okay, I'm going to pull Caldalis back home, and unfortunately this choker is going to grab me with that tentacle attack, so I'm going to lose control of Caldalis, and I go to kill this choker with Fenix, because now we have Fenix's pre-air armor suit available. So it's luckily we get to save Caldalis, but that was a silly move on my part. And it's awesome because that purifier, or what's it called, the reconstruction beam that Carix has available is repairing Caldalis, all the while your shields automatically come back, which is awesome. Okay, I'm throwing down another pylon to unprevent myself from, or enable myself to make unit skin because I supply blocked myself. Seems to happen a lot. And yeah, just kind of clearing out some of these units preemptively, but I definitely think it'd be smarter to move my units back here and let these photon cannons do some extra damage, so that's what I'm kind of doing, but I'm not doing it all that well. I keep on using the attack command, I think, and I'm looking away. Here, let's go to the player camera. Oh, no, I am focusing on these units. Yeah, I guess I was feeling like attacking, but honestly, I really should have just moved back a little ways, so these guys weren't so... Like, Cal Dallas is going to die. Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't have let Cal Dallas die there. That was a poor move on my part. It's kind of silly to lose units right at the beginning of the beginning of your matches, because, I mean, units are pretty vital right at the beginning when you don't have a whole lot of minerals. I mean, I have 1,000 minerals right now, but when you don't have a whole lot of production, I guess, because I only have one warp gate so far. Okay, then now finally throwing down a Twilight Council, and we're getting Talus's AI personality. So we get Cal Dallas's AI personality, and then we're getting Talus's AI personality. Alright, now we got Talus out, and I must have Cal Dallas around here somewhere else, huh? Oh, yep. Oh, the choker got him again, the tentacle attack. And look at this! Oh, man. See, this tentacle attack can pull in 5 targets at the same time. But what the tentacle attack cannot do is it cannot stop you from warping in a different armor suit. So that's what actually saved me here. I warped in a different armor suit, but then this choker, or it might be this one. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong here. Yep. This choker uses the tentacle attack and gets our Cybros Arbiter suit for Fenix. So now we lose that guy, but then I got Cal Dallas out here, and now Cal Dallas gets the tentacle attack on him, and it just goes back and forth, but eventually we kind of pull through here. Alright, I don't think I've gotten any other upgrades yet. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. And our economy is booming right now. We've got only one more probe we have to make, and then we're going to be all good to go there. And we just about lost more stuff, but the night ended. So we have our second day, and that saved us from all those infested, thankfully. Now Calus is doing some more work for us again, and I think I'm finally going to start throwing down, yeah, we're finally throwing down a robotics facility and our Stargate. That way we can actually get some more production out here and actually do something. And I think I was trying to stasis field this spore crawler, or maybe I just used the attack command. I wasn't paying attention, obviously, though, because this guy definitely isn't ideal for taking out spore crawlers. Doesn't do very much damage. Oh yeah, I was definitely focused on production here. Yeah, what do we got coming in? We've got a fleet beacon, 3 stargates, robotics bay. Yeah, because at this point I determined, okay, I think we're going to go for carriers and scouts. Robotics bay, robotics facility, and then we got ricochet glaive coming in here. And that allows Talus's ricochet glaive bounces 2 additional times and causes every unit hit by ricochet glaive to take additional damage for 5 seconds. So that'll definitely buff up Talus. And every single extra adept you get improves that ability. Same with empowered blades. Cal Dallas's attacks deal area damage. The more legionnaires you have, up to a maximum of 10, will improve the damage. As you can see right here, you see a +0 on that little icon right there. It can go up to +10 damage. But anyways, it doesn't really matter too much, because in this game mode, we're only going to be worrying about the special abilities, upgrade of damage for the Mojo, and for the, let's see here, the other hero for the carrier, Clolarian's AI personality. Okay, and now we have the ability to make all of these, download all of these AI personalities to get these heroes as well. So that's going to work out real well for us. I finally have a conservator out. Main reason I get these guys out is, well, one is the protective field, but the main reason is so I can use the phasing mode and warp in units, because the phasing mode allows these conservators to act as a power field, and you can warp in power fields, of course. Okay, now I finally got out our first scout here, got out an immortal, and now I'm downloading Taldarine's AI personality. I believe I'm saying that correctly now. Someone correct me in the comments, and I thank you for that. I appreciate it. Taldarine's AA personality. Oh, and by the way, before I get a little bit further, if I'm saying anything wrong, guys, let me know in the comments. I do appreciate you guys correcting me on that stuff, because I do want to say the names of everything correctly. Okay, now we're downloading Mojo's AI personality, and finally Warbringer's AI personality. And we will be getting a Colossus out here pretty quick here. Yep. So here comes our first Colossus, and we're just about to get both of these AI personalities. And now I've got 2 carriers pumping out. And then as soon as those guys are out, we'll get one of them instantly into Clolarian's AI personality. So we'll have that hero. All 6 heroes will be going at this point. So it'll be sitting real good. And I'm just sitting back a little bit right here because our teammate has so many photon cannons and shield batteries. Not that many shield batteries or Kidarian monoliths, but the photon cannons, they're just doing so much work. Photon cannons are really good against the infested on this co-op mission. It's quite impressive, especially the amount that our teammate has. It's pretty cool. So I did decide to come down here a little bit. Oh, we have all of our guys out here now. I think we're just about to get Clolarian's AI personality. Oh, I haven't selected it yet, but we will. But anyways, I'm attacking down here, but they're just about to break through this barricade here, and they've disabled this pylon, so all of these guys are deactivated right now. Those darn, I can't remember what they're called, some type of spotter. Oh, the spotters. Yeah, their darn ability that deactivates structures is really annoying. But anyways, I move all my units up here to start taking these guys out. And the next thing that I did was I built 3 forges. So I had all these structures. The only next buildings that I built while I was looking down over here was I built 3 forges. So, and out of the forges, the first upgrades I'm getting is Purifier Armaments. Fenix's armor suit gains plus 10 attack damage. Observation Protocol, Cyberus Arbiter suit can now detect cloaked units. And then I'm getting ground weapons level 1, armor level 1, and shields level 1. Okay, and let's see what else we're getting here. I'm now getting some observers because, yes, it's great to have the Cyberus Arbiter suit for detection, but I want some observers just in case I don't have the Cyberus Arbiter suit out and there's something cloaked that might kill me. Or kill us, that is. So that's the reason we're getting some observers, and I actually get quite a few of them, like, I don't know, 5 or 6, because sometimes I'm kind of careless with my units. I just use the attack command, and your observers, they can't attack anything, and that means they don't have any range, so they just go and sit right and hover right above the enemy unit or structure that you click to attack. So they just kind of go move into their death on your command when you use the attack command if you're not paying attention. So I always have to I always make myself a couple extra just for the fact that I want to have observers at all times. And, you know, just make sure to click on your observers every single time you use the attack command. Make sure to select all of your observers and move them to the back. Or put them to follow one of your units. And that's what I do, and it tends to help. Alright, now we got the spotter coming in here, and it's the next day, so everything burned to their death. So we're sitting pretty good here. Got all of the AI personalities downloaded. And we've got all 6 heroes on the battlefield. As you can see, we've got Talus, Mojo, Tal'Darim, Caldalis, Warbringer, and Clolarian. We're all out, and Fenix is sitting in the front now. Now it's just a matter of massing a ton of carriers and a ton of scouts. And let's see here. Oh, yep. Now I'm finally starting to get some air upgrades. We've got air weapons level 1, and we've got air armor level 1 coming out here. And I think I'm probably just going to leave Psionic Projection and Charge out. I don't think I'm going to end up using those. I might later, because I do spawn and warp in some of these Legionnaires every now and then to soak up supply, or soak up some of these minerals, but I don't think we're going to go ahead and get these upgrades. I don't remember for sure, but I don't think we will. And I just want to show you guys real quick here. Here, I'll click on Clolarian here. Okay. Oh, I don't think that's Clolarian. Nope, that's not Clolarian. Well, darn, I'm not doing a very good job of selecting Clolarian. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, I guess it's not showing it very effectively. Oh, maybe because I don't have the ability downloaded yet. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure we already downloaded the ability for Clolarian. Anyways, if I could look at it, you would be able to see that Clolarian has like plus, I think it is 4 damage right now, or plus 3 damage. Yeah, plus 3 damage for these additional 3 carriers here. Okay, so we got some percent. Here, let's... Oh, here it is. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, build Interdictor ability. We don't have it researched quite yet, but I think we are going to be getting it pretty quick here. Anyways, it's got plus 5 damage right now because of the 5 carriers sitting around Clolarian, which is awesome. Or not just sitting around, but they're on the field, because the other 2 are over here. So you don't even have to have your units next to Clolarian. As long as they're on the field, you get that increased damage. Okay, and then I just wanted to look... Here, let's look at our upgrades tab real quick like here. So we got Graviton Catapult, and we got Gravitic Boosters. And I think we'll be getting pretty quick here. combat sensor array. Scouts gain +1 attack range. So this guy allows, I believe, allows the carriers to produce their interceptors more quickly. And then we need to get that interdictor upgrade, but I still don't think we have gotten that yet. And I used the recall ability with our Cyberos Armator suit because I wanted all of our units to be back at home. So what I did was I just clicked on Cyberos Armator suit, warped them in right here, and then while all my units were over here, I just used that recall ability so they could move back to home base. Okay, and then I'm just basically choosing a side, and I've just thrown some pylons down right here to kind of help wall off. And at this point, we now have 4 Stargates out, and we still have the three forges for the upgrades. But I'm not focusing too hard. I mean, I've got this to 3 and these guys to 2, but all I should really focus on right now is getting shields level 2 and then level 3 before I get the ground attack or ground weapons and armor weapons, because I really want to get air weapons level 2, air weapons level 2, or air weapons level 2, air armor level 2, air weapons level 3, and air armor level 3. Those are the upgrades I want to get first, plus the shields upgrades, because that affects both ground and air units. Then, once we have everything, then I can get these other 2 upgrades, because these other 2 ground upgrades will benefit our ground heroes. Even though we don't have any other real ground units, it will benefit our ground heroes. So that's the main reason for getting that. Okay, and as you can see, it's just real great production right now. We've got a ton of these, we've got 4 Stargates, and they're all pumping out units. I think I'm doing something like 2 carriers and 2 scouts at the same time, or maybe I might just be pumping out all scouts, because, oh yeah, I think you can see right here actually. Yeah, I'm getting out 2 carriers. It's just a second ago I pumped out about 3 scouts though. Anyway, we're just trying to fill up the supply, and I'm building some more pylons so we don't get supply blocks here, and just doing whatever we can do to hold off this enemy aggression. And I'm not even using the attack command, I'm just using the hold command, because these interceptors just they can go attack for you, and you don't have to even get touched by the infested. It's really great. I mean, your interceptors can take damage, but it's not all that worrisome. Now there is a Nidus, an enemy Nidus worm that just came in here, so I will end up moving my units out here to go take that out. So we're gonna move out our scouts. I've got about 4 observers right now, and our ground units will take a little bit of damage, but because we have such air superiority right now, anything that does attack our ground units probably won't be alive for very long because we're killing everything. And we're starting to feel, at this point I'm starting to feel pretty confident of how we're sitting with army size. So I do a little bit of damage on the way back to our base, though there is only 10 seconds left. So on the way back to our base, I decide, okay, might as well just start pushing. 5 seconds left and our army's huge. We can take out all this stuff, no worries. So we do start doing that. And like I said, I should have gotten the shield upgrades first. I don't know why I went with ground weapons level 3. It does benefit our ground heroes, like I said, but we have so many more air units is what I'm trying to get at. So I should have gone for the shield upgrades, because that's the only thing from the forge that's going to be benefiting our air units here. Okay, we've got constant interceptor production because these carriers are replacing any ones that were destroyed. I should be attacking right now. I don't know what I'm waiting for. There we go. Yep, now we're going to go ahead and start finishing these guys off, start clearing them out more. Got everything there. I didn't end up getting the other upgrades from the Twilight Council, but once again, if you guys were to be doing this, I would get all the upgrades from the Cybernetics Core first, aside from optimized emitters. Get all the upgrades, the air weapons, and the air armor upgrades, then get all the shield upgrades. After you do that, and I'm not talking about your hero upgrades, I'm not talking about those. You want to get the hero upgrades first, but aside from the hero upgrades, then you want to get the air weapons, air armor, and shield upgrades. Then get those. After you get those, then feel free to go ahead and get all the other upgrades for your Legionnaires, your Adepts, your Immortals, and your Colossus. But like I'm trying to get at right now, they're just not as important if you're doing this strategy, going mass carriers. And honestly, I do think this is probably Fenix's strongest strategy. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can have strong ground forces, you can, and they'll absolutely destroy everything too. But I mean, just so much is getting dominated right now. It's so fast, just instant destruction. Like, these guys are dying so fast that they can't even touch our units almost. I mean, yeah, they'll get some impacts like on Caldalis here because he jumped right into them, but they're just dying so quickly. And the other thing is that these guys are air units. So a lot of these guys can't even attack our air units. That's the other thing. So our main aggression right now is we've got Mutalisks, Hydralisks, and Spore Crawlers. And these Vipers can use their, what's it called, Parasitic Bomb ability on us. And Blinding Cloud can disable them too, I think, for a little while. But yeah, aside from that, not a whole lot of harm is going to happen to us. Now, if you do go up against a really strong air army, like there's a lot of Scourge. Scourge are nasty. But I mean, these interceptors do distract Scourge. That helps a lot. But anyways, if you go up against really strong air army, then you might have to be careful, like Sky Terran, battle cruisers. You might be in a little bit of trouble there, but I would still, you know, consider this being pretty darn strong. This strategy, a viable option. Okay, now at this point we have all of our air upgrades. I will eventually get optimized emitters and get some more conservators out. I do have a decent amount out right now, but I haven't really been using their protective field. I will start to use that a little bit more towards the end here. And that'll, like, the purpose of it, of course, is to reduce incoming damage. And it reduces incoming damage by 20%. Once you get that upgrade, yeah, as you can see, I'm starting to throw those protective fields down now as I'm attacking. That's pretty huge. Reduce damage of 20%. It's like giving yourself extra armor. It's awesome. And then the other thing is that once you get that optimized emitters upgrade, these guys, instead of lasting 10 seconds, the protective field will last 20 seconds. So, I mean, you know, go ahead and do that. It's definitely worth it. Unless you're not going to be staying in one place for very long, because the protective fields can't move. Okay, so yeah, we're going ahead and getting that upgrade now. And I'm pretty sure I have the interdictors. I think I got those a while ago. Like I was saying, make sure to get all your hero upgrades first. I definitely do that, and I think it works out pretty well. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I think I actually did end up getting this upgrade a while ago. Yeah, I did get that upgrade a while ago. We'll just look at the upgrades tab real quick like. Okay, let's see here. Maybe it was this guy. I guess I can't actually read what upgrades are what, but I'm pretty sure the being able to build interdictors was one of the very first upgrades I got from the Fleet Beacon. So yeah, always get from the Fleet Beacon, get Clolarian and Mojo's upgrades. From the Robotics Bay, get Warbringer and Taldarine's upgrades. And then from the Twilight Council, get Talus's upgrades and Caldalis's upgrades. Once you have the hero upgrades, then get all the secondary upgrades. And then, like I was saying, just kind of summarizing again for you guys, if you're going air, get the air upgrades. If you're going ground, get the ground upgrades first. Then you can get the stuff that's least important last. So yeah, just gotta prioritize what you're doing. That's the most important thing. Okay, and right now all we're doing is we cleared out all this stuff up here. We even pushed through the night because our army is so strong right now. We're at that 200 supply cap. Well, actually 199. But yeah, these carriers are decimating everything. And we're just working on clearing out as many buildings as we can. And then we're taking out any type of Nidus worms that pop up on us. And we're trying to kill these guys before they can unload. Unfortunately, these guys are going to start unloading. But it's only a minor amount at the beginning. I think they have a really big unload. Oh yeah, in the next minute here, see these guys are unloading right now, but in the next minute, if we give another 60 seconds, then a lot of units are really going to come out. But instead of going for those guys, I used that Cyberos Arbiter suit again, and I recalled all of my units right on top of the bonus objective, and we killed it right away. It just like died. I just can't, I don't know how else to come across with this point. Just these guys, it's so strong, everyone. This strategy is so great. Yeah, right now just using attack command, a little bit of splitting my units right here, kind of attack commanding some of these guys over here and some of them over here, but mostly sticking them all in one clump. And every now and then I will warp in some Legionnaires. I really should have been, well actually I guess I was actually warping in some units. I guess I can't actually say I should have been spending these minerals because I can't. I have a full supply cap, really. Well, I take that back. I could have if I built a bunch of pylons. That actually would have been a good way to soak up the minerals. Build a bunch of pylons and photon cannons. That probably would have been a viable way to soak up the excess minerals. But I mean, the thing is, do you need to? I mean, if you want complete mastery, yeah, go ahead and use all of your minerals. But the thing is, you don't really need to. It's just like, it's kind of like some of the upgrades that you get for example, Abathur. Abathur has that one burrow ability. Yes, it's great. It allows your roaches to heal extra fast when they're burrowed. But, I mean, how often are you actually going to use it unless you have really good micro skills? Not very often. So, I mean, you don't need to get all of the upgrades. If you want to be perfect, yeah, go ahead and do it. But like I'm saying right now, you don't have to do all of the extra all the time to win. It's not always the most important thing. And I was talking to the Overmind about this actually just a little bit earlier today, and he was talking about ranked matches, and he was playing against this Terran opponent, and the Terran opponent was beating him like on all fronts basically. Here, we'll just scroll back a little bit here because I'm stuck in the game. The Terran opponent was beating him on all fronts, had better economy, better score, all this stuff. But because he read the game and read how his opponent was playing, he kicked this guy's butt. This guy had the rush advantage on him and all this stuff. But the Overmind made the correct units. I was watching the replay. That's why I'm talking about it right now. The Overmind held off the early aggression, made the correct counter units, and then he counterattacked after holding off the early aggression. Even when this guy like had a decent advantage on him, and the Overmind won just because of reading his opponent correctly. So yeah, it's just and using the right units. So yeah, as long as you use the right stuff, you'll be fine, and you'll definitely win. So I definitely think this strategy with Fenix is the right strategy. Get all 6 heroes and then go air. I think it's a better choice than going ground units. Now that disruptor strategy I had, that one's really strong too, but I definitely think carriers and scouts is the better strategy for Fenix. And make sure to get the 10 scouts and the 10 carriers. That way you get the maximum bonus for the interdictors for Clolarian, and then for Mojo you get, if I can select Mojo here, let's see. Okay, we got Mojo, the suppression procedure. Then you get the maximum bonus for suppression procedure while using Mojo. Okay, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I'm trying to fend my cat off of the mic right now. My cat wants attention, and she demands it, and I have no way around it. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more walkthrough videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you like the walkthrough. It helps out the video. At least it helps me out because I love seeing likes on the videos. So see you guys in the next one.